I'm Samuel Jackson.
Yeah, no, Samuel was different. He wasn't even cracking the whip. He was
What
just.
did he say? What's the infamous line?
Who that nigga on that
Who
nag?
that nigga on that nag?
No, when he was down, when Jamie about to kill him, he said, God, please let me kill this motherfucker. That was the greatest, worst character in the history of TV. Jamaica bans broadcasting music and TV deemed to glorify drugs and crime.
So they're
Wait, before you get into it, the government said the ban is meant to cut back on material that could give the wrong impression that criminality is an accepted feature of Jamaican culture and society.
So what about your sexual culture? Your what's it called? Dance hall music, the grinding. They have something like Juve. What is it called?
I don't know.
Is it? They have that festival they do. Are y'all gonna cut back? Are you gonna get rid of that festival?
When the
Where
music,
it's devil worshiping and all that stuff?
if they change the music, that would change, wouldn't it? If they're banning the music, that would ban that type of.
I just want to know.
Jamaica's broadcasting regulator has banned music and TV broadcasts deemed to glorify, promote criminal activity, violence, drug use, scamming, and weapons.
They must got some Nigerians over there.
Let me say something. How did you find a way to bring up how? The government said the ban is meant to cut back on material that could give the wrong impression. Jamaican artists criticized the measure, saying it cuts populations affected by heightened gun violence out of the conversation and that it will do little to stop crime. Our Imitates Life, and the music is coming from what has been happening in Jamaica for real, says Stephen McGregor, a Jamaican Grammy Award-winning music producer and singer. But because it doesn't fit the moral mold of what they would like it or look like, they try and hamper it.
So he's talking about what the people of Jamaica are actually going through. They're singing in the culture versus what the outside world is seeing.
He's saying you can't stop them from doing this because this is what they're seeing. This is their reality. You have to allow them to express that.
I didn't know Jamaica has such a violent culture, because mainly they just use Bob Marley as the poster person for them being the weed.
No, Jamaican culture. What's the name of that Jamaican movie?
People.
What's the name of that Jamaican movie?
It's a good movie.
It's
I know which one you're talking about.
It's a gangster movie. What's the movie? Y'all might have heard of that movie.
Drug War.
Yeah, there was a movie back in like the 90s that came out. It's a Jamaican movie. Not Rude Boy. It was dang, what's the name of that movie? It's an old movie. It was
George
like
probably know.
It was a low budget movie, but it was good. My cousins used to watch it all the time, so I watched it. That was always sold as part of their culture, the gangs and drug dealers and stuff. So that's their reality. The ban comes after years of struggle with the Caribbean nation to halt high levels of gun violence, which caused Jamaica to have the highest murder rate in Latin America and the Caribbean last year. See?
So Jamaica is considered.
So you gonna call
America.
me right or not?
What?
I told you months ago that Jamaicans consider themselves Latin or Latino.
They've never said they were Latino though.
Yes, I've told you they have. The outside world called them
West Indian.
Caribbean or West Indian. That means black. Caribbean and West Indian means black.
I know.
That's what I'm saying. I've been saying that they call themselves Latino.
So what are they? They're
huh?
Latino, they're Jamaican, they're Caribbean, they're West Indian.
They all of
they
it.
black, quote unquote. So they get to be everything. Once again. But we can't have nothing to ourselves when I don't exclude them in blackness. It's
Who
a
said
problem.
anything about that? We're moving forward. The Broadcasting Commission of Jamaica said it released that such music or video on public broadcasts normalize criminality among vulnerable and impressionable youth. That's true, right? So the debate is...
Rhetorical question, or would you?
The debate would be, should you allow music about the reality that some people live to be expressed on a national level, or should you suppress it to make sure only a positive image come out, but that could lead the youth to understanding what they should do versus what they shouldn't more? If I show you the reality of your environment on television, am I glorifying it?
Sometimes it's glorified and sometimes it's not.
Give me an example of it being glorified in American music, for example.
50 Cent.
Okay, give me a song he did that glorified street life versus showing his reality.
When are you talking about he got shot?
Did he glorify that, or did he say that's what happened? I know you're talking about Mini Man, right? Mini Man. Did he glorify getting shot, or was he telling his story?
He might have been telling his story.
So that's the thing. Did he glorify violence? That song, if I let my...
Well, what about...
Wait. If I let my 11, 12, 13-year-old son or daughter hear that song, is it likely that they're going to go into that lifestyle of violence?
Okay, what's Bobby Shmurda?
What was it, Hot Nigga?
Hot Nigga.
Well, he was telling his reality of what happened.
But
What
he was glorifying at the same time.
Was he glorifying it, or was he telling what was going on around him?
Well, you
And
talking
they got
about
him arrested.
somebody.
That's how he got arrested. That song.
That's how you talking about you killing somebody. That's glorifying what you did.
Am I glorifying, or am I saying what happened?
You glorifying it.
So when Gucci Mane did a song at Diss Towards Jeezy, and he talked about how you try to get somebody to rob me and they end up getting killed, did he glorify doing it, or was he telling the reality of what happened?
I feel like he was telling reality what happened.
Well, that's the difference.
It's different because it's southern northern thing. It's
Oh, here you go. Now, see, he just admitted his bias towards the North. I'm sorry to all my New Yorkers, and
I'm not sorry.
why you? Hold on. I can't talk for you.
No,
I'll
you
just
can't
for
talk
yourself.
for me.
You're
You ain't
right.
gonna talk for me.
I'm sorry. You talk for yourself. But I feel like there is a balance to it being glorified versus it being just the reality of what's going on.
The problem is people don't know how to balance it.
The directive also said that channels should avoid urban slang. Now, hold on. This is where it gets, that has anything to do with making money, wire transfers, acquiring wealth, or a lavish lifestyle. It cited specific words like jungle justice, bank foreign account, food, wallet. Now, food means drug. I found that out when we watched, what's that show in the UK that was trying to be like The Wire?
Top Boy.
Top Boy. Food means drugs. I thought it was kind of a lame.
It took
thing.
everything to get through that.
Yeah,
Serious.
wallet, purse, burner phone, and client. Now, see, this is where it get weird. So you're trying to ban people from rapping or making songs because they don't do rap. From making songs about a lavish lifestyle now?
You said they don't do
Glorifying
rap?
materialism? Is glorifying materialism a bad thing? Or am I manifesting?
Oh, here you go. He's manifesting.
Am I manifesting what we want? If I'm constantly talking about
fake jewelry until I.
They say fake it till you make it, right?
Jewelry.
They say fake it till you make it.
Huh?
They say fake it till you make it.
I can't fake it.
I don't know. But this is where I disagree. I don't think you should ban people from using quote unquote urban slang, but it's their country. So that they do what they
you know
want.
the Jamaicans done told Americans to mind their business and stop worrying about, stop trying to gatekeep blackness and tell other black people what to do.
But artists like McGregor, known by his artist name, The Genius, said he viewed the ban on free speech issue and that the Jamaican government would be better served addressing root causes of violence like the pandemic-fueled economic crisis. The Broadcasting Commission declined to respond to AP's request for comment on criticism, but it did not immediately detail the consequences of the violations. But the commission asked the public to report any alleged violators. Asking for snitches? Damn. Jamaica want people to snitch? All right, man. That's how they want to move. Nothing to do with us. We're going to move on. Y'all let us know what you think about that. Would you agree? Would you be a supporter? I'm asking you. Would you be supportive of a ban on those type of lyrics in American music?
What type of lyrics?
I get this money. I get your girl. I guess
No.
Any of that type of stuff. You would. So if you go to any one of these music sites and you click a song that's hip hop, you wouldn't want anything banned from. You wanted them to be able to say exactly what they want to say. You don't think give me an example of a song that you would like to not exist.
When you're glorifying gang activity
So just gang.
or any sort of type of violence that's going to hurt your community,
What's
then
that?
I say ban it.
What's that song? Pooh Shiesty, Get It in Blood. You ever heard that?
No, I ain't heard that.
Yeah. Travis is somehow he's uncultured in our own culture.
I'm uncultured.
You don't listen to your own music.
I do listen to black music.
I listen to music even if I don't like it, just to know what's out there.
I don't listen to music if I don't like it. I ain't like
I ain't saying I keep listening to it. I want to know what they're saying,
You
what's
will
out
go
there. Who are
and
these
watch
new artists?
something that you don't even find entertaining and just watch it to have a view of it. That ain't me.
Because I want to know what's going on with our people. I want to know what is we doing.
What's going on? I see him. I know what's going on. I don't need to watch dumb shit to get a reality of what's going on with our people.
Okay, let's move on.